Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the ninth house posited in the eighth house in the natal horoscope. When we look at the ninth house, it's about philosophy, religion, long journeys, traveling, the in-laws, publishing, higher education. Look at the eighth house is connected with transformation, regeneration, sex, death, taxes, others' resources, inheritances. So anyway, I think it started to look at this placement, and I think one obvious conclusion can be that one's philosophy on life may play a role in astrology, metaphysical, occult studies. This person may feel that perhaps through their philosophical outlook they have the ability to transform their philosophical outlook and play a role in this. There might be a lot of enthusiasm and exuberance injected into eighth house studies, matters such as sex, the occult, astrology, the metaphysical. There might be a person might be enamored with the study of death and be very strongly interested in this and have very profound thoughts on this matter. The in-laws, one or more in-laws may play a role in this person perhaps going through some kind of reinvention or transformation of the self. Perhaps this person has shows their expansive nature may come out through their experience with their sexual partner. This might be a person that seeks a sexual partner that has comparable educational beliefs, and I guess we could say as far as comparable education in general. This might be a sexual partner might be somebody that they meet through their college experience, might be somebody that had studied similar things that this person did. Long journeys may impact the person's outlook on eighth house matters, which includes again the astrology, the metaphysical, the occult, matters connected with death and sex. Perhaps this person, their dealings with things from foreign cultures might play a role in who their sexual partner might be. They might have certain strong thoughts that are indoctrinated in them regarding matters connected with a potential sexual partner. This could be a person that, look at the ninth house connected with publishing, the need for publishing, or the person may decide to publish for reasons that are associated with one or more eighth house matters, and perhaps this person might like to publish a book that is connected with occult, astrology, or sex and death, or just the ability to reinvent oneself and or transform or regenerate in some way, shape or form. So this could be something that plays a role in this as well. And look at the ninth house, and since this is connected, ninth house is is looked upon as, I guess you could say, the fortuitous or providential house, and this could perhaps bestow certain luck and fortune in matters connected with the eighth house, such as the sexual partner, matters connected with death. Perhaps this is kind of very literal looking at it. Perhaps it can the longevity of the person, or their, I guess you could say, their maybe what might help their longevity, perhaps in some isolated cases, or as far as the situation of death might indicate a peaceful death, I guess you could say, or the circumstances around the person's death would be considered very would be auspicious, even though there was nothing favorable about a person dying. But I think you understand what I'm saying. Uh, and we look at this, and it could just be something that shows very good, very, I guess you could say, providential for matters that are connected with the eighth house, such as astrology learnings, occult learnings, metaphysical learnings, things connected with maybe studying things with the supernatural, or matters that are connected with sex. This could be. Also, we look at the ninth house, and is considered the positive, and considered the house of good fortune. And eighth house is connected with inheritances and others' resources, and this could show, unless the ruler has predominantly negative aspects, that could be very auspicious for things that are connected with inheritances and others' resources. The person's philosophy on life might impact their, I guess you'd say, maybe the person's others' resources, possessions of someone else that he or she would like to have, or their religious background can play a role in what possessions they would like to have in their home, that are or a joint resource that would be from connected with the other partner, which possessions they would like to have. And maybe there might be a preference to some, and maybe there's some objects that they wouldn't have due to their religion, religious beliefs and backgrounds. So anyway, that will conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the ruler of the ninth house posited in the eighth house in the natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the ruler of the ninth house in the 10th house. The ruler of the ninth house in the the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Till next time, people, stay well.